Hello everyone, this is To Live and Die. I am the host and admin of the Daywalker Platinum and Under tournament. I also like to cast every once in a while. I am also the community officer for Zeke.com, so please check out Zeke.com. That is also where I host the Daywalker Platinum and Under tournament. This is not part of my tournament. This is just a game I picked off of Drop SC, www.dropsc. If you don't know about the site, it's a great site. It's really easy to upload up replays in there, and I just download a random replay that I found, usually Masters level, and just cast it. And so here we go. This match is going to be on Antigua Shipyard is the map, and xLsOdin, or I'm sorry, Chrono is your red Protoss here in the bottom right, and xLsOdin is your blue Zerg up here in the upper left. And we'll see what happens in this game. I do not know in either of these two players. This is just a random replay, and I'm just in the mood to cast a little bit. So we'll see what happens. What I like to do sometimes is just put the APM on the player at the beginning of the match to see what their mineral line APM or EPM is. 248 for the Protoss, that's pretty high, and 136 for the Zerg. And I like to put on the camera view sometimes too. I'm gonna pop my stream chat out here a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's get on everyone. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have a... Don't know what the Zerg's going to do just yet. He's on 15 supply right now. There goes the drone. 15 hatch for the Zerg player. Meanwhile, we're going to have a fast forge expand, looks like, for the, or at least a fast forge, because there's a forge going down for the Protoss. And he's going to get behind the mineral line here, put a pylon down. This is just, a way to excite the Zerg a little bit. When you put a pylon down in the back of the mineral line, it kind of gets the Zerg kind of a little bit on his toes, because there's always the fear like that, just putting a photon cannon down. Look, now the Zerg has to go all the way around those minerals just to try to blow up this photon cannon. The pylon's going to take longer than the photon cannon. The photon cannon was canceled, but the pylon's going to take a while to get down. But that's how you harass a Zerg with the Protoss. You kind of fake that whole photon cannon harassment there. The pool went down. Gas going down for the Zerg. Meanwhile, the Protoss is going to go ahead and expand and get a gateway down here. This is all part of a wall. Otherwise, you have to go the whole way around this way and then go up the ramp. Anyways, the pylon is still here. There's no fear of it because obviously the probe's not here to put down another photon cannon. But it is still there nonetheless. And notice no drone transfer over to it. Interesting. Alright, so he has some Zerglings. Zerglings will do more damage to it, and they'll be able to take it out no time at all. Oh, maybe not. Oh, because he ignored it, the probe was able to get back into the natural to see what the Zerg was doing. Interesting play here by both of these players. Alright, now this pylon will go down. And this probe is still being a menace and walking around the map. Alright, there it goes. The pylon goes down finally. Meanwhile, there goes the Nexus. Got finished. There goes the probe transfer. There's a photon cannon back here. The forge is here, of course. The gateway's here. Back here is a cybernetics core. So he puts everything down on the low ground. There's nothing here in the main, as you can see. All we have is the assimilator, the simulators, and the Nexus. Overlord's here, getting a sight of everything that's going on. He will be able to sneak down here and look at this part of the base of the Protoss. Meanwhile, the roaches are on their way. Ah, he put down a quick roach warren. There's roach warren in the back of the base of the Zerg player. And he's going to get roaches down here into the Protoss natural for a little bit at least, to do some harassment. His photon cannon's put in a nice place because it does have range out here, you know, like right in here. So the roaches have to work their way all the way around here to get any harassment on these probes. So, and notice this position of the pylon so that nothing can get in between these geysers. It's like another wall. He doesn't want to go right at this nexus. See how far this photon cannon can shoot. Oh, I see what he's going to do. He's going to focus down this photon cannon as soon as possible. There we go. Photon cannon goes down. Now he's focusing down this gas. These probes have to surround this roach. They get a good surround on that roach, and it goes down. Now 2 roaches are able to take aim at whatever they want. 3 roaches actually here. Oh, he's going to lose probes. 4 probes are down now for the 5 now down. Man, can take out this pylon. Luckily, it's not an Artosis pylon. This gateway, this Stargate will be down or still powered by this probe or this pylon over here. Out comes the Void Ray, and no more roach harassment. Meanwhile, this zealot has found this third for the Zerg. Alright, let's look here. The roach warren, the spawning pool, the second gas now in the main, and we have 2 gases made in the natural. We're getting an evolution chamber down now at the back of the natural. And we're getting a surround on here of the zealot, so this hatchery will finish. Maybe. Here comes the War Prism and the Phoenix across the map. Might have to cancel. Oh, here comes 2 queens up the ramp. Oh, picks 1 queen up. And this queen has to try its best to get this Void Ray. The hatch does finish. And the 3 queens scare away the air harassment of the Protoss. The Zerg is just scouting around the base, seeing what it can find. The Phoenixes are chasing these Zerglings. That's a race and a half, isn't it? To watch Zerglings move across the ground, and then the Phoenixes chase them. That is one heck of a race there. Alright. Making more Phoenixes. He's going to have 4 Phoenixes. He has a Void Ray out already. Ooh, he wants to attack these Zerglings. 1 Zergling goes down. Those 4 Zerglings get away. He's getting Burrow. He's getting Glau Reconstitution. And the Protoss is just probing up. He's making another probe. He's getting a robotics facility now. So he has 3 gates now. He has the gate, the Stargate here, and then I'm sorry, he's on 4 gates, and now he's getting a robotics facility here in his main base also. Zerg missile attacks level 1. 2 more roaches are going to pop. Another evolution chamber going down. Like I said, a robotics facility is going down. He's getting Protoss is getting a level 1 out of his forge. And an infestation pit now going down for the Zerg player, which is right there. There's the evolution chamber back here in the back, next to the other evolution chamber. He's on layer tech, obviously. He got the infestation pit. Here comes the Phoenix doing some scouting. So the Phoenix, or the Protoss, will know that he has an infestation pit out. Macro hatch now for the Zerg player. The Protoss is taking a 3rd base, and he's putting down 3 more gateways at this 3rd base. So he's going to be on 7 gateways, it looks like, with a robotics facility, with a Stargate, and out of the robotics facility he's getting an observer. So constant harassment from the, or constant scouting and harassment from the Phoenix and Void Ray opening that the Protoss did. Meanwhile, not much of a harassment going on for the Zerg at all. He had the roaches out, and that's about it. Nope. Spore crawler down is down in the main base, and do we have one? There's none in the natural, is there? How about over here in the third? Yep, there's a spore crawler there in the third. Am I blind or do I not see one in the natural? Interesting. Okay, anyways. Back to the action. These phoenixes are still being a menace, flying around the map. They have total map control. Just scouting around to see if there's any free units that they can pick. Notice how he spreads out his units. He's spreading his phoenixes out in a star formation. Look at this. One unit, one phoenix here, one phoenix here, one phoenix here. Very interesting. Total vision of the map here by the phoenixes. Creep spread's pretty good. He has it all the way down, almost to the high ground. That does unlock a tower. If he gets down here to this ramp, that's pretty good. Look at this. Has all of his roaches huddled here in a circle. He even has the spore crawler here with him to guard against any air that comes their way. Macro hatch is finished. Excuse me, here comes the infestors. Infestors are going to join this army of roaches, you would think. Yes, they are. There they come. He burrows the infestors. Protoss is now getting blink. He's getting ground armor level 1, and he's getting extended thermal lance. So so obviously he has a robotics bay down. Already has one Colossus on the field. There's a robotics bay. And finally, the Protoss now has some sort of a ground army. In fact, there's some ground army there. He has a 1, 2, 3. He has a lot of sentries. He has a couple of stalkers. He has 2 Colossus already standing over here. And that Colossus went over to join the group. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just standing here on top of the ramp of the natural. Meanwhile, the Zerg took the gold expansion here in the middle of the map. And look at this. He's going to move his army out. Zerg is moving his army into the middle of the map at the Zonlaga Tower. The creep is already here. The creep got onto the high ground. Very good creep spread by the Zerg player. Where'd the army for the Protoss go? Aha, here it is. Okay, so the Protoss is ready. He's getting ready for this attack. These rocks are not going to last very long. They're going to go down. Life expectancy about 5 seconds. And there they go. Oh, he could have walked right in there. Ooh. Oh, interesting. He could have taken out like 3 gateways right there, man. Guess he didn't want to. Puts out an infested Terran because he sees the observer. Overseer's here, so you can see the observer. Whoa, now the roach is getting up on the high ground. Trying to get a concave on these gateway units. Phoenix is doing their job. The force fields are doing their job. These Colossus can just stand back here and just lay into these roaches, no problem. Look at those force fields, just keeping those roaches out. The Colossus just stand back, just beam their lasers, those fiery lasers out there, and just wipe out this Zerg army. Look at this units. 81 units killed. 82 units killed now for the Protoss. Look at units lost. Way higher for the Zerg. I mean, that tells the story right there. Units lost. He is going to take out this gold base. This might not last very long. I mean, the Zerg was able to mass up another army here. He has the Corruptors here. He has the Roaches here. He doesn't have the Infestors, though, but that's because he needed the Corruptors to take out the Colossus. And look at this. These rocks are not going to last very long either. He's going to go right up in here and take this out. He has the Hydralisk Den here. 13 more Roaches are going to pop out. The Observer is out. Oh, my goodness. All right, so what's going to happen? These two forces are just running around each other. Boom, and in comes the engagement. The Zerg player is trying his best to run into these units, but no, man, these Colossus are just standing back here, and it's just wiping out the units of these Roaches of the Zerg player. The Corruptors can't even take out these Colossus very fast. He still has 2 Colossus left, and that spells doom for this Zerg. Here comes the reinforcements across the map for the Protoss, and boom, that's it. The Protoss was able to macro up an immense army after that fast forge into Stargate Phoenix Void Ray harassment. And that's GG, ladies and gentlemen. I am To Live and Die, and that was your random mastered level cast. Hope you enjoyed it. See everyone next time.